Hey everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today, we're making the ultimate comfort food classic, but with a modern, easy twist. Get ready for a rich, savory, and incredibly satisfying instant pot or crockpot beef pot pie. Trust me, this is the recipe you'll be making all season long. It is perfect for those busy weeknights when you're craving something hearty and homemade, without spending hours over the stove. So, let's jump right in. First things first, our star player, the beef. I'm using about 2 pounds of beef chuck, cut into 1-inch cubes. This cut is perfect because it becomes unbelievably tender after slow cooking. We're going to season it generously with salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder. Don't be shy with the seasoning. It builds the first layer of flavor. Now, if you're using an instant pot, set it to the saute function. Add a tablespoon of olive oil. Once it's hot, we'll sear the beef cubes in batches. You're not trying to cook them through. Just get a beautiful brown crust on all sides. This step is crucial for developing that deep, beefy flavor. See that gorgeous color? That's exactly what we want. Once all the beef is seared, remove it and set it aside for a moment. Next, into that same pot, we'll toss in our veggies. I have 1 large chopped onion, a couple of carrots, and some celery, all diced up. This is our marepua, the flavor base of so many amazing dishes. Saute these for about 5 minutes until they start to soften and the onion becomes translucent. While they're cooking, use your spoon to scrape up all those brown bits from the bottom of the pot. That's pure flavor right there. Now, let us add a couple of minced garlic cloves and cook for just another minute until they ray fragrant. Be careful not to burn the garlic. Then, it's time to deglaze. I'm pouring in about half a cup of beef broth. This lifts all that flavor off the bottom and incorporates it into our sauce. Follow that with the rest of our broth, about 3 cups in total, a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce for that umami kick, and a teaspoon each of dried thyme and rosemary. Give everything a good stir to combine. Return the seared beef to the pot, along with any juices that have collected on the plate. We want all of that goodness. Now, if you're using the instant pot, secure the lid. Make sure the valve is set to sealing and cook on high pressure for 35 minutes. If you're using a crock pot, just transfer everything into your slow cooker and cook on low for 6 to 8 hours, or on high for 4 to 5 hours until the beef is fall apart tender. Once the cooking time is up, let the instant pot naturally release pressure for about 10 minutes before doing a quick release. Carefully open the lid. Oh, the smell is just incredible. Now, we need to thicken our filling. I've made a simple slurry by mixing 2 tablespoons of cornstarch with 2 tablespoons of cold water. Set your instant pot back to saute or pour the crockpot contents into a saucepan on the stove. Slowly whisk in the slurry and let it simmer for a couple of minutes until the filling has thickened beautifully. Look at that rich, glossy gravy. Finally, stir in about a cup of frozen peas. The residual heat will cook them perfectly. Now for the pie part, I'm keeping it simple and delicious with a sheet of store-bought puff pastry. But you can also use pie crust or even biscuits. I'm layering this glorious beef filling into individual oven-safe ramekins. You can also use a single large baking dish. Then, I'll cut circles of puff pastry slightly larger than my ramekins, lay them over the top, and crimp the edges. Brush the tops with a little egg wash for that golden brown finish, and cut a small slit in the center to let steam escape. These go into a preheated oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 Celsius for about 15 to 20 minutes, or until the pastry is puffed up and a deep golden brown. And just look at this, a personal-sized beef pot pie, bubbling with a rich, savory filling and topped with a flaky, buttery crust. The beef is so tender it just melts in your mouth, and that gravy is pure comfort in a bowl. This is a game changer, folks. Thank you so much for cooking with me today. I hope you give this incredibly easy and delicious beef pot pie a try. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any more recipes. Let me know in the comments if you're an Instant Pot or a Crockpot fan. Until next time, happy cooking!